Hello, welcome to Mise. This is Amelia, she's my co-host. I'm Chef Hunter. Today we're going to be attempting to bring families together through cooking at home. Something you could do at your home with you and your own. Feel free to join us, follow along. If you haven't gotten the recipe already, I'll post it up for you, no problem. All right, so today starting off, we're gonna be doing a favorite of my daughter's. She loves mac and cheese, chicken tenders. I gotta throw a vegetable in there. So we're gonna do seasoned broccoli. What are we doing for dessert?
Wildberry muffin mix.
Wildberry muffins for dessert. And let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so as you can see, we already have our ingredients prepped out already.
Yes, I
We got our chicken tenders here. We're gonna get those seasoned up. We got our flour here for breading. We also have buttermilk.
Yes.
That's gonna be for helping fry the chicken. If you don't like dairy, I don't use dairy myself. I use silk, plant-based milk, works just as well. Also for dessert. So to begin, we're going to get our chicken and we're gonna get it seasoned.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take this salt. I want you to take a little bit of salt, pinch, and sprinkle it over the chicken. Can you do a bigger pinch? Do a big 6-year-old pinch. Use 2 fingers. All right.
That's enough seasoning, right?
Let me give it a daddy pinch, okay?
Okay. Ew, I do not want to touch that.
Yeah, that's why Dad's gonna take care of it for you.
It's weird, but I do want to touch it.
Right? You don't want to miss out on this experience.
Right, okay.
You'll get the breaded then, since you want to touch it. Then we're gonna add pepper.
And we don't have much. That's a lot of pepper, but yeah.
So now we got our chicken seasoned.
Yes.
Oh, I'm missing one more thing, some garlic.
Garlic.
A little bit of granulated garlic. And pour it in your hand.
Okay.
And then you put it on the chicken.
Oh. It feels so...
There you go. Excellent.
There's a lot of one on this one.
All right. So, first things first. We're in the kitchen and we're working with raw meat
Yes.
that hasn't been cooked yet, like, for instance, chicken.
Yeah.
We have to make sure we wash our hands before we touch anything else, or we'll get whatever's on the chicken on other food and other surfaces. And then we could get sick because you can't eat this raw.
Yeah.
So, over to the sink, we're gonna wash our hands.
Dish soap? Why are we using dish soap? That's what I can't eat. That's not really much dish soap, but okay.
Well, I'm the one that touched the chicken. You never touched the chicken.
Yeah.
Voila.
Good thing we have paper towels.
So, now,
Okay. Where should we put them? There? Is that water in there?
no, it's empty.
Oh.
We're gonna use that to put our fresh steamed seasoned broccoli into.
Okay.
We got our chicken seasoned. We're gonna come over here and we're gonna start breading our chicken.
Okay.
Now, breading your chicken takes a few steps. What we're gonna do is, because we want a nice crispy, crunchy texture on our fried chicken.
Consistency.
Yes, consistency has to be key. We're gonna take our chicken and we're gonna put it in the flour first.
Okay.
Now after you see me do it, I want you to try it for yourself.
Okay. Then take it out.
So we're gonna cover it up with flour. Now pay attention to how I'm doing it. You don't wanna pat too hard or you're gonna get flour everywhere.
Okay.
Like this. So, and then we're gonna put it into the buttermilk.
Okay.
Then we're gonna put it back into the flour.
Okay.
And this is called a double breading. Why do you want to get a double breading?
Because you want a crunchy consistency.
Exactly. And if we decide to put sauce on this, our crunchy breading will hold up against the wet moisture.
Yes.
So that's one and done. So you try one.
You feel so weird.
There you go. Get it up there nice and evenly. All around, nice pat. Nice pat. You're not making a mess. Okay. Take it out.
I can't find it. Oh, I found it.
Shaky, shaky. And then we're going to dip it into the buttermilk. This part we get our hands a little messy.
Yeah. Ew, it feels so weird.
Good job. Let it drip a little bit. And then put it back in the flour. So easy, a 6-year-old can do it. Even though you're not the average 6-year-old. I don't think you are. You're quite special and unique. And put it back on a plate. Boom. All right, you grab one. Not grab one. We'll do this one together.
Like bury it. It's like you're in the playground and you want to bury yourself in the sand. Just like bury
Yeah.
it.
That's good thinking. It's kind of just like that.
So think about that. And those of you who are not very well doing with chicken and the consistency, you can ask an adult to help or a guardian.
Yeah. Anything that you're not sure about in the kitchen, always go get an adult.
And
Who finds your parents,
yeah.
or your parent, or whoever loves you and is taking care of you.
Like your aunt or your uncle or your big sister or big brother.
Somebody that's qualified. Boom, there you go. Way to go, champ.
My hands are so disgusting.
You know how you clean this off?
Yeah.
It's so sticky, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a little chef trick we do in the kitchen. It's kind of like making more of a mess. It gets worse before it gets better. So you put your hands in there and get all covered with the
Flour.
and then you get all the sticky stuff off.
Oh my god. Okay.
See?
It like scratch our hand.
It almost feels like Play-Doh.
Yeah. I want to play with it. I like playing with flour.
Oh, okay. And since we're professionals,
Yes. I know how to make pancakes.
that's true.
Let's
But
wash your
since
hand.
we're professionals, we're going to try to keep things clean as we're going.
Yes.
So what we call it in the kitchen amongst real chefs, clean as you go.
Yes.
So we made a little readjustment,
Yeah.
make it feel more comfortable, more homey, so you can get a better view of things. But now we're back and we're going to start with our mac and cheese. And first thing you're going to need first is your butter. And with the butter, I'm going to cut off 2 tablespoons.
Now, if you're a child and need help of this knife, you can ask your parent or guardian or anyone that is around. They can cut it for you.
Yeah, because when I was your age, I tried to go in the kitchen when Gigi was asleep and I wanted an apple. And so I tried to cut my own apple and I cut my finger. And it was bleeding and I didn't know how to make it stop. So I had to go get Gigi, an adult, to help me out.
But you can always just use like a butter knife because it's not, well, like a cheese knife, but because it's small and you can put the apple down and just like try to stick it through and then like cut around the circles and then you have your little star apple.
You're right. Or
yeah, you can just
go get an adult, yeah. Anytime you have a sharp knife in the kitchen, you always hold it like this though.
Yeah.
That way nobody is in danger. Keep everybody safe in the kitchen, including yourself. So now we got our butter in the pan. It's melting.
Yeah.
Slip and slide.
Yeah. So we need to
and we got this on medium heat.
Yeah.
You just want to keep the butter melted.
Yeah.
Now we're going to add in our macaroni noodles.
Yeah. So put it on medium here, or like low medium or something, and then add the macaroni and cheese into the pan with the butter. Nicely and mediumly slow. Make sure to not burn yourself, or you can ask a guardian or anyone who's around to help you. And then the guardian do this for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now we got our macaroni into the pan. We got everything nice, heated up, melted, incorporated.
Yeah.
We're gonna turn up the heat a little bit more. Now, if you're working with numbers, you're gonna want your number somewhere between 7 and 8.
Yeah.
We're gonna get close to high, and I'm about to tell you the exact reason why. All right. What we'll be using as a thickening agent to bring our mac and cheese together
It's a heavy whipping cream. It is also pasteurized and it is grade A.
Yes, sir. Grade A heavy whipping cream.
So you need to shake
And we're
it
gonna pour a half a cup of that in.
So if you're not really good with just pouring it in like handfully, you can use some measuring cups if you have any at home, like we have some.
It's half a cup. And then you're gonna add another half a cup of milk.
And you will need to shake this a little bit because you want your macaroni and cheese consistency to be nice, creamy, and yeah.
Delicious. Why don't you hold on to the cheese, please?
And put it in the macaroni and cheese.
Right after I season it a little bit. So I'm gonna take a little bit of salt. We don't use iodized salt when we're cooking. Iodized salt we use on the table. So while we're cooking, we use
regular salt.
Yeah, you can call it regular salt, but we use coarse salt, sea salt, something natural. I like using pink Himalayan salt, but we're also gonna season this with a little bit of granulated garlic. I prefer granulated garlic over powdered garlic. No, it just feels better. I think it gives a more robust flavor.
Yeah. Now we're gonna take the cheese and put it in our mash.
Exactamundo. Why don't you do that? No,
Yep.
no. Okay, I'm gonna hold the bowl.
Okay.
That way we can control what we're doing.
Yeah.
We don't want to just go all willy-nilly crazy with the bowl.
Yeah.
Try to get it, spread it all across the top nice and evenly.
So what you want to do is like take almost a handful of the cheese and then spread it around like you're making a cupcake and you're like sprinkling some sprinkles on top of the cupcake.
Yep. And at this point, you should see your mac and cheese beginning to bubble.
Yeah.
That's a good sign. Okay, now you can keep
Not
this.
a bad sign.
Hold this. No more. That's good. Now,
Put this
once you
cheese.
see it start to boil and bubble,
Yeah.
you'll notice that your mac and cheese is getting thicker,
Yeah.
which is why we had this turned all the way up to high heat. That's gonna activate the heavy cream
Yes.
into getting thicker. Because we want a nice, cheesy,
Creamy consistency and everything.
you know it.
Yeah. What?
It's looking good. Now you kind of want it looking like this
Yeah.
before you open your oven at 350. Uncovered. We're gonna put that in there just like that for around 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So while that's doing what it does, we can go ahead and get started on our seasoned broccoli.
Yes.
And we're
With
gonna fry our chicken last.
Yes.
Because we want to keep it nice, crispy, and crunchy.
Yes.
We don't want it sitting around too long. Alright, so what we're going to be doing now,
We're back.
We're back. And what we're going to get into now, what are we doing now, Amelia?
We are going to be cutting the fresh broccoli.
The broccoli, the seasoned broccoli. Now, to season our broccoli, we're going to...
Take some pepper,
And
sprinkle it.
what's this say?
And it's Chicago steak seasoning.
Chicago steak seasoning.
But if you don't have it, you can use any kind of pepper you have at home. It doesn't matter what kind of pepper you use.
Doesn't matter. And make sure if you don't have the Chicago steak seasoning, add some granulated garlic to your salt and pepper mix. And
Or
that is the
you can-
seasoning that we're going to put on our broccoli flowerets for the seasoned broccoli.
Yes.
We've already prepped them. I went and bought broccoli earlier,
Yes.
and I've already cut it up.
Earlier.
As you can see. So what we're gonna do, we got a pan, well, we have a pot of boiling water. We're gonna put our broccoli flowerets in. And what you're gonna notice is, I'll bring it to you. The color gets so vibrant. This technique is called blanching. You can blanch all kinds of vegetables, carrots, broccoli, cauliflower, but the purpose is to brighten the color of whatever it is that you're blanching, and you get a partially cooked substance, which is going to be perfect for our seasoned broccoli because we don't have to cook it all the way. We just want to get it a little soft, but it still has that snap.
Yeah. Now this part is very hot because you want it to be on
High.
4 and high.
You want it to be on high so that the water is boiling and your broccoli gets
It's
up
got
to
a vibrant color. A nice vibrant color and a light color.
Exactly. So after we let that rock out for about, I would say no more than 2 minutes. Anything past 2 minutes, your broccoli's dying. it's going to start getting really, really, really mushy. And yeah, unless you like it like that, let it stay in there. But for me and mine, as for my house, we're going to eat our broccoli with a little snap.
Yes.
And it should look just like this. Beautiful. Vibrant. You should be smelling it. It's so fragrant, fresh broccoli.
Yes.
And we're just going to strain the water out.
The water. As well as the broccoli. And then if you have a bowl of that has holes in it, you should put your broccoli into that bowl, but then you need to put it in the middle of
So now that
the sink.
Now that we have our broccoli strained, we're just gonna put it into a bowl here. Now, normally what we would do if we wanted to stop this from cooking, because it's obviously still steaming and very hot, which means it's still cooking. We call that in the kitchen carryover cooking. If we wanted to stop it, we would do a technique called shocking. So we would fill this up with cold water and ice to stop the temperature, to drop it down so that it stops cooking.
Yes.
But today, that's not necessarily what we're out to do, because we only just blanched it, so it won't hurt to cook a bit. Now, while we got this in the bowl, we're gonna go ahead and sprinkle a little salt. Go ahead, do your thing. Thank you. And then we're gonna come through
With some pepper.
with the Chicago steak seasoning. You wanna put a little bit of that in there? Good, perfect.
It has big holes in it.
It's got big holes. And then we're
Now
gonna
we wanna,
toss it around a little bit.
like you have something in the pan and you're tossing it around. Just think about it like that.
There you go. That's
Nice,
fresh,
vibrant, beautiful
seasoned
color.
broccoli.
Yes.
All right, so we're gonna get to that next, but for now, we can't forget about the mac and cheese that we got in the oven.
Yes.
So we're gonna have to check on that. Here, you grab one, just in case.
I'm scared. I like mittens. Better than
All right, back up.
It's sizzling.
What it sound like? All right, so now we got us some nice
Consistency mac
mac and cheese, but we're not done there.
Oh.
We're not done there. What we're gonna do now, we're gonna add a little bit more cheese on top.
Yeah.
After we do that, go ahead and set your oven to broil. Broil
Yay.
means that the heating source in the oven is gonna come from the top. Why do we want to do that? Because we want to get a nice
Creamy.
cheesy crust on top.
Yeah.
That's
I
what
don't-
we're going for, the nice cheesy
crust.
on top.
Any more? Because I'm about to put this in the freezer. I mean, refrigerator.
And that will be all. I don't need any more cheese.
I'm thirsty.
Can you put the cheese away, please?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn my oven on to broil. I'm gonna put it on high. And please, do not forget that you put this mac and cheese on the oven.
Yes, please.
On broil. On high.
Dad, I kind of dropped the cheese. That was a very problem.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Cheese.
while our mac and cheese is in there getting crispy crusty on top,
I'm thirsty.
we can go ahead and start making our chicken tenders. And this is pretty much simple. We're gonna do a shallow fry. So we're gonna fill up our saute pan about halfway with oil. turn it to a nice comfortable temperature. You want your oil to be at least 350 degrees. Have a thermometer, use it.
And make sure you have some oil in. Our oil of choice is extra virgin olive oil.
Well, we use extra virgin olive oil.
Well, you can use any kind of oil you have.
Right, but for frying, we're going to use vegetable oil. Should be included in the recipe. Now, whenever you're putting anything into hot grease, you want to lay it away from you. You don't want to bring it this way. You want to lay it away from you. So in case anything splashes, you don't get hit. And this is a part where you're going to want to get in and out. There we go. Could you put this in the sink, please?
Yes.
Because what we do?
Clean along the way.
Clean along the way. That's what we do. Clean as you go. So now we're going to look for color changes on our fried chicken tenders. We're going to look for that famous nice golden crust that you always look for when you order your fried chicken. Fried chicken, really?
I'm thirsty.
You thirsty?
Yes.
Okay. Why don't you go get some water in the barrel? I'm going to keep talking to them about the chicken. All right. So your fried chicken, she's going to get water. You want your fried chicken nice, crispy, crunchy. So when you're pulling your fried chicken out of the grease, you're going to want something that you can put it on so that it's not laying flat. You want to let the grease kind of be able to roll off of it and the air to get into all the crevices. What I use cheap at home, I take a spatula or a spoon or a knife or something and I lay it on a flat surface. Now you'll see what I'm going to do with that when I take this chicken out. Right now we're going to get back to our mac and cheese. I hope you didn't forget. We're getting that nice crispy crunch on top with that color. Tell me that don't look good or what? That's done. In the restaurant, we'll chop some green stuff up on it and make it look real cute. Not today. We're not here for all that. Just some good home cooking with the fam. We can get fancy though. We're gonna keep it simple. Now when I got a hot pan on the oven that I took out of the oven, to make sure I don't forget that I put a hot pan in the oven, I cover the handle with a rag. This lets me know that the handle's hot, don't touch it. Right now our chicken's looking good. We're starting to get that nice golden color on it. I think I hear somebody coming.
I'm back.
She's back.
Ooh,
And she's ready. It smells good.
Yeah.
It's gonna taste even better.
The mac and cheese.
Oh, the mac and cheese.
Yeah.
She loves mac and cheese. You could eat mac and cheese 3 times a day, couldn't you?
Not really. Because if I had a whole, even though I love mac and cheese, I can't eat a whole gallon of it. That'd be unhealthy.
Correct. Too much of anything will make you unhealthy.
Yeah.
Everything in moderation.
Yes.
Chicken's looking good.
Macaroni is smelling nice.
It's off. Oh yeah?
Yeah. Now, while the chicken is just chilling in there,
Okay. What are we gonna do?
we'll make the muffins.
Let's get it.
Okay, let's see the instructions. Heat oven to 400 Fahrenheit. Lightly spray medium muffin cups with no sticking cover, lime glue Baking cups. Okay. Okay. What?
You gonna lead us on the muffins? All right, so we're gonna get started on our muffins.
We need another bowl, do we?
Yeah, we're gonna use this bowl.
But wasn't
The broccoli was in that bowl, but now it's in that bowl. All right, so we're gonna.
Doesn't the broccoli have juice in that?
I washed it out.
Oh.
That's why it's still wet.
You have Food Network?
Yeah, we're on TV.
I didn't see that. Oh, we're on Food Network.
We will be. We will be. We will
Yay.
be. One day. Right now, we at home from the get-together. From the bottom to the top. Go ahead, tear there. Boom. Smells good, right? So we're gonna pour this into our bowl. Now read whatever. What do we need to combine?
Combine muffin mix and a small. Combine muffin mix and milk in a small mixing bowl. Stir until moistened. Fill cups about 3
2/3
to 3
full. Okay. Keep those in the trash.
No, we need to read the instructions. All the other instructions.
I got the rest. I'm the chef.
Fine then. Let your muffins be burnt. It's always important to listen to the instructions.
Alright. Since we shallow frying our chicken, you're going to want to turn it over after about 5 minutes, or at least until you're satisfied with the color on the other side. Me, I'm fairly satisfied right now. I'm going to go ahead and flip my chicken.
And while he does that, I'm going to get the milk out.
Go ahead and get the milk.
Let's put this all over here. Yeah.
Thank you. And this is a half a cup, which is exactly what you need.
Okay.
I'll help you open this.
I know how to open milk. I can open it. What's this? Why do people do this to us?
To kids?
Yes.
It's kid proof.
This is proof that they don't treat us
Just
well.
remember, I was there for you. Always.
I really don't want to. I've never poured milk in a cup like this.
So do you want to ask an adult?
So I have. Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Do you want to ask an adult?
Oh my gosh.
You poured it a little bit all over the table.
Oh my gosh. This is cray cray. Okay.
Yeah, paper towel?
Throw it in there. Put it in there.
Not yet.
Okay.
Put it off to the side and get a paper towel.
Oh my gosh. I want to drink some of it. No, not off the table, just out of the carton. Oh my gosh. I need another one. I hope I don't waste all Kayla's towels, please. I don't want to get in trouble.
It's okay. She don't run that around here. Doesn't it look delicious? So as you can see, I put the chicken across the back
And that macaroni and cheese
of the spatula so that it would be tilted, it would be lifted, elevated. This allows the oil to drain and keeps your chicken from getting soggy. Keeps it nice and crunchy. I will sit this right here.
Mac and cheese is done.
Yes, it is.
Now let me pour in. Oh, why?
Okay, so get a spoon.
I want to drink
Well,
it.
we'll get a spatula.
It looks so good. I want to drink it.
Okay, now you go ahead and pour it in. Excellent.
Now we'll mix it.
Mm-hmm. Until it just comes together, not too much. You want to fold it in. There you go. That's a nice fold. You doing it. Make sure you get all the dry parts. Try to get them into the wet stuff. Yeah. Come around this side. There you go. Perfect. Okay. That's good. We don't want to mix it too much because then we're going to activate the gluten strands in there, and that's what's going to make the muffin really tough. We want a nice, soft, moist, cakey muffin. So my trick to making sure I get a nice, soft, moist muffin, a little bit of virgin olive oil.
Why?
A little bit. The oil, when the water is being cooked out of the mixture that was in the milk, the oil will replace that moisture.
Mix it now.
Yep. And it'll keep it nice and moist. See how it gets smoother?
Yeah.
You should notice that your batter gets smoother and gloss.
And glossy.
That's good. You don't want to mix too much.
Yeah.
Just fold it in like that.
This is good.
You're not supposed to be eating it already.
Yeah, I like muffins. I like any kind of batter I eat.
I bet.
I like cake batter, I like muffin batter, I like cupcake batter. Any sweet batter you have, I'll eat it. What is that?
Some mallet for
Ooh.
Okay. So now that we got our batter made for our muffins.
How would I pour it in? Wait, you can use the spatula for this one because the spatula it gets the batter in more smoothly and like it goes down like this.
You're right. But for starters, we're gonna spoon in the mixture.
And it makes it more harder.
But we get it in there perfectly without making any mess.
Now we don't want too much of batter.
No, scoop a lot.
No.
And then put it into that one.
Oh my gosh.
I'll hold that. Okay, scoop some more.
I'm going from here. Okay.
Okay, do another one.
Do another big girl scoop.
And a new one.
I really want to eat it right now.
Me too.
Well, you can, but it is unhealthy. Wait, do we add eggs to the batter?
Nope.
Do we add eggs to the batter?
Nope.
So it has no raw eggs in it, so we can eat it?
You could.
I am lucky.
Aren't you?
Yes. I want to drink this. Eat this and drink this at the same time. And I will drink that.
That one's ugly.
Yeah. And you didn't scoop enough in this one. Oh my god.
It's supposed to be, remember, 2/3 full?
Yeah.
Not completely full.
Oh my gosh, I want to eat this so much. I'll eat the other things in there, so yeah.
Can you take out the extra?
Yeah.
These?
Yeah.
You can take out those two too. Take those two. Alright.
I really want to eat this. Thank you.
To the sink.
Oh my gosh. I'll eat. Do you need anything else for this?
No.
Okay, I'll eat it.
Now we got
I'm gonna eat it.
our muffins ready.
I'm gonna eat
They're
it.
gonna go into the oven at 400.
I'm gonna eat it. Okay.
Eat it. And that's that. We're gonna let those rock out for the next 10 minutes. And we're gonna check back with them. And that's dessert. But for now, if Amelia would help me, instead of eating muffin mix,
No.
we're gonna do some plating. Make
Oh,
my
good.
plate, make your plate,
Well, at least I got to eat muffin mix.
right? You'll get a chance to eat them cooked too if you wait.
Let's add some frosting and sprinkles to make them look like cupcakes. Wait, why do we have 3 plates? Let's get some. Oh,
Because we're gonna have a plate for the muffins, and we're about to make our plates.
I want to give it to Caleb.
Okay. Well, we can give one to Kayla then. Cool. Right now.
The special ones will be for. Well, there's no special ones. Let's just add frosting and sprinkles to look like a cupcake.
Yeah.
Ooh, this looks so good. Give me a handful, please.
Is that enough?
Yes. Well, not really. More.
Is that enough?
I want all the mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese queen.
This is a nice, big, heavy. I'm just gonna get my yeah.
Boom. Mac and cheese. Now we're
It smells
gonna
so
get
good. Where are the spoons? I want to eat now.
Almost.
I want to eat. Ooh. I want vegetables on my plate too.
Yes. I'm gonna give you all the vegetables. Hungry.
I feel good.
Does? There's no lying here. Y'all seen it yourself. It just thinks it's delicious.
What about Kayla?
You want to do? Kayla can have my plate.
Oh.
Okay, boom. There you go. That's dinner for tonight. Mac and cheese, seasoned broccoli,
And as well muffins too.
chicken tenders, made by yours truly. And this is dinner for tonight. If everybody followed through correctly, this is what you should have on your plate. Fried chicken tenders, seasoned broccoli, and mac and cheese. Hope you enjoy it.
Bye.
Later.
Love you, Grandma, if you can find this on the internet.
How do we almost forget the muffins? We cannot forget dessert. Oh, yeah, they look good. Cool.
Look at all of this.
But ours
That
is
was-
done.